Before we get into the video, I just wanted to put something out there. If you are getting ready for work, if you are on your way to work, if loss and mental health is a trigger for you, I don't recommend this video. I do touch on some very personal subjects, and I also cry a whole lot. So I just wanted to throw that out there just in case. I didn't want you to get 3 minutes, 4 minutes into the video, and then you end up seeing something that might end up upsetting you. So I just thought I would let you guys know. Hi guys, I hope that you're all having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a life/channel update chit chat video with you. I know that last month I pretty much jumped right into filming videos, and I've gotten a lot of questions as to where did I go, what happened, are there any changes happening to my channel, and things like that that I wanted to address. And I also have someone that I wanted to formally wanted to introduce you guys to. I don't know how this video is going to go. I'm very nervous. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. My heart is literally in my throat. And I really held off on wanting to film this because I don't think I can get through it without just getting super emotional. It's the hardest video I will ever have to do. It's extremely personal, but I wanted to share because I've told you guys before, I consider you an extension of my family, and I just wanted to let you guys know, where my head's at, my headspace. So I don't know, like I said before, how this is going to turn out. So let's start at the very beginning. Last year, I took time off of YouTube in August because Edward, my beloved Edward, my dog, he was having health issues. He was having problems with his legs, and he also had a swollen ear. And I took time off in August because I wanted to nurse him back to health. I remember I posted something on Instagram, and I also posted something on YouTube. Every YouTuber has a community page on their channel. And on that community page, you can always say, you can just share anything that you want to. You can share why I'm not going to be filming this, what's going on with that, whatever the case may be. It's a really great way to be able to share things with your YouTube family. And I had posted something on there, so it's not like I completely just left. I left without giving any explanation. But I took time off to nurse him back to health, and I was really excited because his ears started to heal up, his legs, he started to gain a lot more mobility. So I was like, okay, this is awesome, this is awesome. However, on the week of September 12th, there was something else in store for us. That week, Edward, he had a seizure. I will never forget it. He was sleeping with us, and it happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. He started violently shaking, scared the shit out of us. We of course rushed him to the 24-hour hospital, and they did testing on him. The prognosis wasn't good. The vets there said that we recommend you see a specialist, and we recommend you see his primary veterinarian. Because of his age, he has some health issues, which I'll get into in just a second. And the seizures might get worse. Actually, not might. The seizures will get worse. So they sent him home, and lo and behold, 7 hours later, he had another seizure. And this seizure, if the first one was bad, the second one was god-awful. And the second one aged him by like 10 years. So We ended up finding out that what was causing the seizures and the loss of mobility in his legs was a brain tumor. They said we could put him on medication. The medication is going to be very strong, but the prognosis is not good, like I said before. They kept reiterating quality of life, quality of life, quality of life. He was 12 and a half years old. His age doesn't help. He was a big dog. It wasn't good. So we put him on medication, but the medication wasn't working. He still kept having tremors, really bad tremors. And when we spoke to one of the specialists, he said that his age is not helping him. It can get to the point where he has a seizure that is so bad that he can become a vegetable. You might not be able to get him to the emergency room in time and things like that. So his quality of life was of the utmost importance. Even if it meant that our hearts would be even if it meant our hearts would be shattered into a million pieces. So on September 20th at 9:13 a.m., we felt his last heartbeat. Everything happened so fast. Like I said before, he had aged 10 years in a week. And my entire world went dark that day. I became a shell of a person. It affected my mental health. It affected my physical health. It's by far the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. I know that I'm not the first, and unfortunately, I'm not the last. I have experienced loss in my life, but nothing prepared me for this. Absolutely nothing. And I've had for kiddos before, but with Edward, I don't know what it was. I don't think anybody is ever prepared to lose anybody they love. Anybody that's experienced loss knows how difficult it is. Even if you see it coming months away or weeks away or what have you, it's not easy when the time comes. It completely knocked the stuffing out of me. And I honestly think that it made it, I don't know what made it harder. I don't know if it's because I naively thought that he was going to live forever. Like, I legitimately thought he was going to live forever. Like, it never crossed my mind that I would have to ever go through that. And since everything happened literally within the span of a week, where we saw the actual, you know, what was, well, no, because in hindsight, his legs were due to his tumor. In that week, I felt like it went like 100 miles an hour. I didn't have time, neither one of us, my husband or myself, had time to process what was going on, like what it actually meant. I don't know, but I didn't want him to feel any pain. I didn't want him to be here just for my sake. I could not do that to him. There's no way. He was my distinguished gentleman, and I wanted him to leave this world with dignity. You know, everyone's going to view it differently, but that's what we thought was best for him. I think not being able to, like I said, there's no such thing as preparing for when something like this happens, but not having the luxury of time to really process it, I think just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm all jumbled. But like I said, my world went dark that day. I had, of course, responsibilities that I have to take care of. And with those responsibilities, everything was very robotic. There was nothing behind my eyes. It went on for months. I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't see color. I didn't see any of that. And you know what? I didn't care. I really didn't care. I became a shell of a person. I was like, that's fine. I couldn't even, I don't know. This went on for months. And as I said before, it took a toll on my mental health, and then it took a toll on my physical health, and I'm still having issues with it to this day. But it was not, last year is just a blur. And in general, worldwide, there were so many things that happened. So many lives have changed for people since last year, right? I totally get that. I totally understand that. And in my case, it was, I don't know. It was brutal. I miss him. With every fiber of my being. There is not a day that goes by that I don't think about him. I know he's still here with me. I know that. But to not physically be able to feel his warmth, it's devastating. He would have been 13 this year, April 22nd. So to celebrate his life, because I can't let that day or what led up to that day eclipse the 12 and a half magnificent years that I had with him. The memories I hold in my heart, they live in my soul. I can't let the bad outweigh the good. Having him in my life made me a better person. But to celebrate his life on his birthday, I got his name tattooed. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, probably not. I got his name tattooed on me. It's my 5th tattoo, my favorite tattoo, the one that means the most to me. People tell me, oh, you know, you'll be better. Don't worry, you'll be better. You'll go back to normal. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. I think that every time, or when I have experienced loss, it changes who I am. A little piece of me always goes with each person. And I don't think it gets easier. I miss him just as much now as I did that day. I think you just learn to live with the pain. I have learned to live with the pain. And I'm still getting there. I don't think there's such a thing as 100% healing. The support that I have gotten from you guys last year and still to this day has been absolutely incredible. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have videos that I filmed with him that I cannot bring myself to watch. I'm sure someday I'll be able to do it, but not right now. It's been 10 months, 1 week, and 2 days since I said see you later. But I know he's here with me. I know that. I can feel it. Call me crazy, call me whatever you will. I can feel it. And I might take off the comments on this video. Because as I said in the beginning, it's a very personal video, and even though I've gotten such amazing responses from you guys, there are also people out there they're not very nice, and I know I could be the bigger person. I know I could be the bigger person. You guys know I don't entertain the negative. But when it comes to my family, I'm a completely different beast. You know? So, I don't know. You guys will see it, obviously, if you watch this video, if the comments are turned off or not. But that's a little bit about, the headspace that I'm in. Slowly, day by day, I'm seeing more and more color. And I got to, I had a ray of color come into my life on December 1st. On December 1st, we welcomed Theodore Alexander to our family. So let me go get him so you guys can meet him. He is very, I said this on Instagram, he's very friendly. He doesn't really stay in place, so I don't know exactly if he's going to kind of get crazy or not on camera. But he is a ham because he likes to take pictures. So let me go get him, hang on. All right, you guys, this is Theodore. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. This is Theodore Alexander. He is 10 months old. He is half American Bulldog, half Pit Bull. He came into our lives, just when we didn't think we could ever love again, he came into our lives in a very special way. And I thought about sharing it with you, but it's something that I prefer to keep to myself. But come here, babies. Oh, hello, babies. He is a love bug. Right, babies? When we first, hello, papas. Hello, babies. When we first got him, he had a little heart on his nose, and as he grew older, it started to fill in. But, right, bud? Right, babies? Right, babies? Right, babies? I love him. Absolutely love him. Kiko. Kiko. I don't know if he'll pop back up, but this is Theodore. This is the guy who has kept me, you know, all over the place. I made the mistake of wearing lip gloss, and now I have his hair stuck on my lip. So if you guys see it, that's what it is, or if it's all over my face. But he's my little guy. He's my beautiful little guy. Baby, can we show them how handsome you are? Oh, what's that? Stop. Can we show them how handsome you are? No, babies. No, babies. Come here. Let's show them how handsome you are. Oh. I adore Theodore. I adore Theodore. Woof. He loves to give kisses. Come here, bud. Let them see your beautiful face. Hello, babies. And then he likes to give me hugs. Do you see this? He likes to give me hugs. Stop. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Oh. My love bug. That's what he is. My little love bug. My makeup is probably all over the place, but you know what? It is what it is. Now, as far as changes to my channel, there are a few. First one being Minks Monday. As of right now, I am not going to be filming Minks Monday. That's not to say that I won't do it in the future, but something has definitely changed. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is, and my apologies for not being able to articulate it better, but the vibe for me has definitely changed. And you guys know that when it comes to YouTube, I've said this since day one, YouTube for me is a hobby. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's something that it's very fun. And when I don't have that joy, when it seems like something is off, I'm not the type that's going to film a video just for the sake of filming a video. I can't do it. You guys will be able to see everything written right across my face. And because of how I was feeling last year, that's why I didn't want to film. I didn't have the joy. I didn't have that joy. I didn't have that happiness. And like I said before, I won't film a video just for the sake of filming a video. And to be completely honest with you, with the way that I was feeling, I couldn't care less about any social media platform. I didn't expect to ever come back to YouTube. But as I mentioned previously, once I started to see more color, everything started to seem a little bit different. And there is a little bit of that change, that vibe that is, I don't know, it doesn't seem the same way that it was before. Now, someone had suggested, what if I did like Minks monthly? I think that's a pretty cool idea. I'm like, right now I don't have a schedule and I absolutely love it. I love that I am uploading every once in a while, but the schedule thing, I felt like maybe it was turning more into a job, and I don't want that. I have a job. YouTube for me is fun, and I love being able to have fun with my channel. But someone had suggested if I did Minks monthly, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. And instead of it being a half an hour, I can do an hour-long video. That way I can get more questions in there. And it doesn't have to be on a specific day or a specific time or anything like that. So I thought that was pretty fun. I like the freedom of that. So that might be something that I end up doing in the future. But as of right now, doing Minks Monday on a weekly basis is not something that I'm filming. And another note is that when I realized that I thought about coming back to when I thought about coming back to YouTube, I did watch a couple of my videos, and I don't know if it's because my mindset has changed or that vibe that I was talking about has changed, but I noticed something. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. You guys know me better than most people that I have in my real life. You get the crazy, you get you get how I am about things. And I love that. I love being able to have a platform where I can converse with like-minded individuals about things, about anything. It can be frivolous, it can be something very personal, but I love being able to have this relationship with you guys. And on that same note, I noticed that when I was, sat down to film, I noticed that sometimes it seemed like my video was too cookie cutter. I'm not saying cookie cutter in the sense that my editing is amazing and my skills are fantastic when it comes to YouTube. Definitely not. I don't have the up-to-date editing software or anything like that. But it seemed like it was too cookie cutter. And more than anything, throughout my YouTube life, if you will, my YouTube, I don't want to say career, but my YouTube, life, I guess, I would always be worried about how my hair was, or showing too much gray, or showing I have too many wrinkles, or I have this, or I have that. And that's something else that I've also talked about on Instagram. I am done trying to portray myself as perfect, trying to portray myself as cookie cutter, or whatever you want to call it. I have a ton of gray hair. You guys might not be able to see it right now because I got it done 2 weeks ago, but I have a ton of gray hair. I have a ton of wrinkles. I am no spring chicken. I am okay with that. I embrace my laugh lines, my crow's feet. My hair, not so much. I'm still, obviously I still end up dyeing it, but I started to go gray at a very young age. And I've always dyed my hair because I was always so worried, oh, what if you see this gray, what if this and what if that? I am done. I want you guys to see, I want you guys to see 100% me. You got the craze, you get this, you get that, you get all that, but I also want you to see this other part of me and not the cookie cutter. So I'm not saying I won't edit my videos because we all know I can talk until the cows come home. So I need to cut some of that stuff out. But as far as like messing up on words or trying to seem like it's this or trying to seem like it's that, or sometimes having to have my hair perfectly in place, that's not who I am in real life, and I don't want to ever come across that way. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of that instead of cookie cutter. And maybe you guys didn't notice it before, but I noticed it. And it could be, as I said before, maybe because I see things a little bit differently. Who knows? But I know that the people on Instagram are sick and tired of me talking about my grays. But it's one of those things that I wanted to bring to light. I don't know. I feel like I have a huge weight that has been lifted off my shoulders with the physical parts of YouTube. Isn't that crazy? That is absolute madness. I was so focused on something so trivial for myself, I can't speak for anybody else, that sometimes I let that either just overwhelm me or just get the best of me when it came to filming videos. And maybe that's why I had such a hard time filming them before. Like the year before I stopped in August, it would take me like 2-3 hours to film a 15-minute video. It shouldn't take that long. I remember way back when, in the very beginning when I started YouTube, I would sit down, start to finish, no editing, and it seemed like I kind of lost that. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts. That's very possible. And on that same note of channels, check this out. I had to share this with you. This is the YouTube 100,000 subscriber plaque. I actually got it 2.5 months ago. I had no idea I even hit 100,000 subscribers. It was my very good friend Andre who had texted me or who had messaged me on Instagram to let me know that I had surpassed it. And I just thought that was nuts. And you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I have never been one to focus on the number. In the beginning, I absolutely was. I will admit that. In the beginning I was, but as the years had progressed, it wasn't about subscriber number this, subscriber number that. It was about the Lories, the Matts, the Charlies, the Sallys, the Bettys. I felt it was more personal. And I always loved that. But I cannot deny that this is it's a major milestone, because I never thought in a million years I would get 1,000 subscribers, let alone 100,000. This award is for you guys. I've said it before, I'll say it again, there would be no Minks4All if it wasn't for you guys. And when I think of all of the topics, everything that we have discussed, whether it's been something personal, whether it's been something frivolous, whatever the case may be, the fact that we have been able to create such an amazing space on this platform, in this community, has been absolutely amazing. I am eternally grateful. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because it's been crazy. I love the friendships that we've developed. I love the communication that we have with one another. And it's been it's been amazing. And I know that YouTubers always say, thank you guys, you know, if it wasn't for you. Trust me, when we say that, or actually I should say for myself, I can't speak for anybody else, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's so refreshing to be able to talk to a group of people who understand you better than most people in your actual life, you know, and to be able to conversate with one another and just, I don't know if I'm thank you guys. Thank you. This, if it ever seemed like I take you guys for granted, my apologies. That's never been the case. I am eternally grateful, as I said before. And this plaque is for you guys. This is 100%. It shouldn't say Minks4All. It should say Minks4All's family, YouTube family, because this is all you guys. So it was pretty amazing to get it. I don't know what happened. I guess you're supposed to get it like a month after you hit 100,000. Obviously, I didn't know about it. And then when Andre told me, it was just like everything else was a blur. So when they reached out, I was like, oh, snap. I didn't even know. But that's nuts. So thank you guys again for that. But those are really the changes, I guess, that you can say of my channel. And we have to celebrate that. What should we do to celebrate that? We have to do something. I don't know. So please give me your suggestions down below. I'd love to do something special, something fun, something to show how appreciative I am. And as I said before, it's not the number. It's never been about the number. It's about who's behind that number that I care about. But what else? The grays, no cookie cutter, Minks Mondays. I don't know. But I feel like something's changed. And I think it's changed for the better in an aspect. I feel different when I film. But I know, as I said in the very beginning, this video was not easy. But I wanted to share, I guess, what's been going on and how I feel. I wish I was the last person that had to feel something like this so that no one else would feel what I felt about anything. No more crying. No more crying. Whew. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. But anyways, that does it for this chit chat video. I hope that I was able to shed a little bit more light on what's going on or how I've been feeling. And you guys are absolutely amazing. I hope you know that. The support, like I said before, that I have gotten this entire time, and I still continue to get to this day, has been amazing. And you definitely know how to make a girl feel special. So I gotta go because this video, who knows how long it is. And we all know I could talk until the cows come home. Actually, I can talk past what's past the cows coming home, because whatever that is, that's what I am. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you to the moon and back. Don't forget to let me know what we should do for that plaque. We have to celebrate it. We have to celebrate it. But I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.